10 minutes. So I'll turn it over to you, Mayor, if you want to call the meeting to order and get things going.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. We can, if we have a flag, we could do the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm sure, is there a flag somewhere? If not, we can.
There it is.
We'll do it anyway. There it is. All right, here we go.
Right.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which it stands,
one nation,
under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you. Roll call.
Councilor Angelico Stetson, Mayor Kaczynski,
Here.
Councilor Luddy,
Here.
Councilor Paonessa,
Here.
Councilor Rosso,
Here.
Councilor Uranaga, Councilor Veach.
Here.
Mayor, you have a quorum.
All right, thank you. Well, it is, I know it's a special meeting. We do have on the agenda here, the audience of citizens. If anybody is in the audience that wishes to speak, now would be your time. I think everyone's at the beach. They don't really care. Just kidding. All right, I don't hear anyone. I don't think anybody's clamoring to speak to us at this moment. We'll go ahead and close the audience of citizens and go on to our meeting agenda. New business. Arosha, what do we got?
Yeah, so if you recall at the July 20th meeting, we tabled an item because we needed a little bit more information. It pertains to, hiring a consultant to, do the work. Cisco LLC, not a consultant, actual worker, do the removal of asbestos containing materials from the 89 Farmington Avenue. Since the last meeting, Jim has been working with various groups tirelessly, and he has found a path to move forward without costing the town any money to do this. So with that, I will turn it over to Jim to give us an overview, and so that you also give an opportunity for you to ask any questions. Over to you, Jim.
Thanks, Arosha. So recall that we had excavated material from the path of the boulevard, subsequently learned that it had some asbestos in a couple of the piles, and through our consultant Lorero Engineering had gotten 3 proposals for an emergency removal. The lowest bid was from Cisco, and we were working on, and Cisco is also on the state bid list. So we were working on funding. Originally, we thought we would use some of the money, some of the town's contingency funds for the boulevard, plus additional funds, in addition to some brownfields funds for the 889 site, because part of the material had come from the piece of property that's owned by DOT and then was placed on the 889 site. Subsequently, we got approval from Department of Economic and Community Development to use the brownfields grants funds for the entire cost. And so we are going to use both the remainder of the regional brownfields grant and then funds from the municipal brownfields grant for the 889 property to do the removal. Consulted additionally with Mike and Lorero, and we added a contingency item. So basically we're looking for approval of Cisco to remove the piles using the 2 brownfields grant sources and providing a contingency for changes in quantities or other changes that are necessary for the project.
Okay, and so, yeah, we're just doing this. We're trying to get this going, right? So we can, this will help us, continue with the development there.
Yeah, the critical path item, the reason that we want to get moving on this is that in order for Newport to finalize their plans for 889 for the residential building there, they have to do some additional borings, and the boring locations are where the piles are. So we got to move the piles. So the game plan is we move the piles, they do the borings, they finish up the design, particularly the sub slab, the sub liner work, because we're going to put a liner on the property to isolate the contaminated soils. So it's a sequence of events. We got to move the piles. Newport does the borings. They finish the design. They do their subliner work. We put on the liner, and things can move forward. So we're hoping to get get that started with the liner this year. So we want to move the piles, and hopefully we'll get to that this year.
Okay, great. Thanks, Jim. Any questions from anyone?
No, I was just gonna say, Jim, after I was halfway reading this explanation, I was having the thoughts of why don't we just get rid of all the material than go through all these hoops and extra steps and future testing. And then when I got to the end, that's exactly what we decided to do. And it makes perfectly good sense to me to go ahead and do this.
I
Okay.
agree.
Thanks, Brendan. Anyone else? Any questions, comments?
So all of this is going to be done through the brownfield grants that are still available. This isn't going to cost us anything.
Correct.
That is wonderful. Fantastic news. Thank you for your hard work.
You're welcome. Hopefully we'll get everything else done. We have to get done with those grants, but we do have additional money from CROG also for brownfields for that site.
Okay, great. Great.
All right. Anyone else?
No, I'm good.
Same here.
We're all good. So we'll go ahead and take a motion.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, Councilor Luddy here. I move to waive the bidding process and authorize the town manager to enter into a contract with Cisco LLC in the amount of $219,024 and to execute change orders up to $50,544 to be funded by $77,291 from the demolition and environmental remediation account and $192,277 from the municipal brownfields grant account, as this is in the best interest of the town.
All right. Thanks. Second.
This is Counselor Paonessa. I second it.
Thanks, Charlie. Any other comments or questions? Hearing none. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. So moved.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you all for calling in. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. And we'll go ahead and take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Okay.
Aye.
Aye.
All right. See everybody. See you all soon.
Thank you.
everybody.
Thanks,
Thank you very
everyone.
much.
Okay. Bye
See you,
now.
Rose. Thanks.
Bye-bye. Night.